Hello Aztecs, welcome to Lesson 7. This lesson is meant to show how to create a weight training program. These concepts can also be used for those who use their own body weight in their workouts instead of weights. Body weight exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, dips, lunges, bodyweight squats, and any other creative ways people use to work out without the actual use of weights. Here is my definition of isolation. To single one out from the rest so that the one can be the focus. Few activities focus on the isolation of muscles like weight training and stretching. This is why setting up a weight training program is complicated. When doing regular activities or exercises like sports, running, dancing, swimming, or any other activity someone might do, muscles throughout the body are exercised, but there's no thought to the isolation of those muscles, as if you were working out in the weight room. In my opinion, weight training is one of the most advanced versions of exercise. It's more of a lifestyle than other activities because it involves so much organization. There's constant planning of activity, rest, and diet. When plans are followed properly, you have better results than most other exercises. Eating properly is as important to weight training as the weight training itself. We will go over diet more in other lessons, but it is easy to find places that give you resources so you know what to eat. If you want to see real results, pay attention to and follow all the things that go into a good weight training program. This is because it has the potential to change your body's size, strength, shape, and body fat levels much more than any other exercises and activities. A good training plan is different than just randomly walking into a weight room and exercising. The occasional visit to a weight room doesn't get results. To change fitness levels, there has to be an understanding of the FIT principle, overload, and progression, and a willingness to work hard. Keep in mind, weight training programs can be done from anywhere. You may not see the exact same results as if you were lifting weights, but you will see good, solid results. Once these concepts are understood, you can transform your fitness levels and your body into any vision that you have for it. Muscle workouts should be isolated to different days so that muscles have time to repair and recover. There are many ways to do this. Here are some examples. The most basic is to work out your full body whenever you get a chance to get into the weight room. Work your lower body on one day and your upper body on another day, then have a rest day. Work your whole body on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, resting in between. Work out 3 times within a week. Do different muscle groups each time. Your muscles get one workout within the week. Work out 4 times a week while combining a few muscle groups each day. Your muscle groups get one workout within the week, but the workouts are a lot more detailed and effective. At 5 days a week or more, workouts get more detailed and intense, similar to the workouts of a bodybuilder. Pairing muscles is a common option for workouts. Here are some muscle pairing combinations for how to plan through the week. When exercising in this way, people cycle through all of the muscles evenly and start again once they've completed their rotation. Before going through the more detailed workout plan with you, I'm going to briefly tell you about the more basic ways that workouts are organized, especially at a high school when you only have access to a weight room 2 to 3 times a week. If you're lucky enough to have access to the weight room 3 times a week, one option is to try to get through all the muscles in your body during a single workout. But to do this, you really have to hustle with no breaks. Another option for a 3-day workout is to break your workout into thirds. all upper body push movements on day 1. All upper body pull movements on day 2. And finally, legs on day 3. If you can only plan on getting 2 days a week in the weight room, students break their workouts in half. Upper body on the first day, lower body on the second day. Another option for 2 days is all push or extension movements on one day and all pull and curling movements on another day. And this is regardless if it's upper body or lower body. Now that I've shown you how students work out in the weight room when they only have access 2 or 3 times a week, let me show you a more detailed style of a workout where you would need access at least 5 days a week. This is more in line with how a bodybuilder might work out. But just in case you have access or one of these days will have access and the desire to work out like this. Day 1. Pair the pectoral and tricep muscles together. Press or push movements go well with extension movements because both movements move arms from bent to straight and involve the triceps. The push or press movement is a good transition exercise when moving from the pectorals to the triceps when working out. Take a look at the muscles being used in a press. You can see both sets of muscles being exercised. Day 2. Pair the deltoids and the trapezius together. Many upper back movements share muscles. Take a look at the muscles being used now when doing an upright row. As you can see, the upright row uses both the trapezius and the deltoid muscles. The upright row is a good transition exercise when moving from shrugs to raises within your workout. Day 3. Pair your latissimus dorsi and your biceps together. All pull and curl movements move arms from straight to bent, and all pull movements use biceps as well. Look at the muscle being used when doing a pull down. Both the latissimus dorsi and the biceps are being used. Day 4. Pair all the muscles of your core, hip flexors, and lower back together so that you can stay balanced between your abdominals and your lower back. This is also a good combination because so many abdominal movements incorporate hip flexors and obliques. Look at the muscles being used on these core exercises. Day 5. Pair all the leg movements together. Many of the push movements involving the legs combine the use of the gluteus maximus, quadricep, and hamstrings muscle all within the same movement. Look at the muscles being used on the leg push movements. The gluteus maximus, the quadricep, and the hamstrings are all being used to push. A few final thoughts. People usually also incorporate a rest day or 2 into their rotation before starting again. Most people who train with weights work larger muscles before smaller ones. For example, pectoralis before tricep, or latissimus dorsi before bicep. There are an infinite amount of workout combinations you can create depending on what works for your body and your schedule. There's no right way or wrong way to set it up unless you are overtraining or undertraining your muscles. Just remember the FIT principles, the overload principle, and the principle of progression, and it will guide you through your workout. The next lesson, Setting Up a Weight Training Program Part 2, will focus on the amount of repetitions, sets, and the number of exercises within a workout day. See you next time. Don't forget to take the quiz.